This is the best way that I have found to kill ants once and for all. Of course, a new family of ants move in, that's a different story. But what's going to happen is the boric acid is the best thing. Hey, our grandparents told us about this too. Only thing you're not going to do is spray this stuff, you know, the powder all over the place. We're going to use the powder in a substance that's going to include sugar, boric acid, and water. So here's how to do this. First of all, this is a plastic jar, this is a glass jar. Either one will work. Take the name off because you don't want somebody to think it's actually jelly or whatever it is. So take it off. It's up to you if you want to put another sticker on there to say it's poisonous. Keep it away. Definitely keep it away from children and animals. So here's how we're going to do this. Take a half cup of sugar and pour it in. Try to get most of it into the cup. Okay, and the container that you're holding has to hold at least 3 cups because this is going to make that's a half cup of sugar. We need to put 2 cups of water. So I have my measuring cup here of water. That's 1 cup, and I'm going to do it over the sink. Pour that in. That's 1 cup, and do it again. And once again over the sink. It's better to make a mess over the sink than anywhere else. So what I like about doing it in containers, all you have to do is put a lid on this and shake it up. This is my heaping teaspoon of boric acid. I'm going to put it in there. Now boric acid has a blue color to it. Something I have learned and never was told to me is always keep the lid on the container. Don't leave the lid off. Okay, take this and shake it up real good. Okay, and it's ready to go. And what you're going to do is take this and we're going to go find some ant trails, ant homes amongst the rocks and around the house. And we're going to just put a couple of drops in this trail and you'll see the ants migrate around it and take it back. Or they're going to take the boric acid in. The sugar and the water attracts the ants. What's in the sugar and water is that boric acid. That's going to go back to the nest and wipe out the entire nest. I have used this around the house. I have a 1/4 acre lot with absolutely no ants, but what I've did is I made sure we do have ants, so I can actually demonstrate this to you. So the video following this one is going to show demonstrations of how to apply this. Now, I need to make something very clear. I've said this a couple of times I think already. Do not have your children and your animals come in contact with this. It is boric acid. It will hurt them. So do not let your children and your animals come in contact with this. What I like doing is taking a yogurt cup or something of that sort and taking a cotton ball. You can take the cotton ball and soak it in this, put it in that cup and turn it upside down and have it leaning up against something where the ants can get underneath there. And that'll keep any animals away from that cotton ball. And the cotton ball will be soaked with this stuff. So that's a good way to do that. I put this on wet leaves. It's a nice little holding area. Don't put it straight in the ground because it'll soak straight in the ground and it won't be there for long enough for the ants to actually take it back. Just some helpful ideas, but definitely keep this away from your animals and your family. All right, your children. All right, so watch the next video and you'll see it in action. Make sure you get on the bottom, get all that sugar up. Okay, and every time you go to use this, shake it up again. Now, if you leave this lid off, what's going to happen is the boric acid is going to go up into the film, be a blue film on top. All right, so once that happens, you've ruined it. This will work all the way to the last drop in the bottle and last you virtually all year long because of the quantity. Okay, I found this trail of ants. I'm going to try getting out of the sun here so you can see it better. Trail of ants there, and what I'm going to do is I put a weed leaf down here, really getting in their way. I want to get it way down there, make it like a cup, and I want to put some of this in there. I might put too much, who knows, but I want it to stay in there, so they'll come to it. It gets on your hands, make sure you wash your hands. Okay, and the idea is that the wet leaf will act like a cup. And keep keep it around for a while. All right, so you can see right now it's a feeding frenzy with what I put there. They're just going to town with it. If I put my finger down there that has the stuff on it, they'll just go to it and have a good time. So so right now you don't see any more ants on this side. They're all over there, and they're just gathering the stuff up, and they'll soon be in here. When that dries up on the concrete, they'll be down here getting it out of here. So now this has got water in it. It will evaporate in the sun. So this is why you know, you might have to reapply it every once in a while, but you could see they're not dead. They're eating, they're drinking, and they're going to take it back to their nest. All right, the idea is take it back to the nest and kill the entire nest. That boric acid works wonders. Just got to know how to use it the right way. Hope this helps. Pass it on to a friend, and give me a thumbs up. Give me some more ideas. What you'd like to see. Bye.